You got the right one. Let these big bitches know, nigga. Queens, Brooklyn.
Bitch, so it's not nice.
Pussy got that wet, got that drip, got that super soak. I hit that, she a FEFE, honey Kiki. She eat my dick like it's free. I don't even know like why. I don't really want no friends. I don't really want no friends, no. Draco.
Welcome to 6ix9ine Beauty. My name is Yoselynn. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And please, before I keep talking, click that subscribe button below. Click it. Pause right here. Click if you haven't subscribed, because you should be subscribed to my channel. Now, anyways, if you'd like to see how I've recreated Nicki Minaj's makeup in her FEFE video with 6ix9ine, then please keep on watching. This will be kind of like half voiceover and kind of talking about some products that I really have been enjoying, and also how you can get your hands on these Nicki Minaj chains. These are her throwback Barbie chains. Like I told you guys before, well, not before, but in this video I kind of talk about how I used to be obsessed with Nicki. I wish I had pictures to prove it and show you guys. Like, I would ask anyone. I used to dye my hair pink. I used to dye my hair and comb my hair just like her. It was crazy. So I thought this would be fun to do. Use some of her old lip products and things like that. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. It's random AF, but honestly I wanted to kind of switch it up, do something fun for once. And I went everywhere looking for these. I went everywhere looking for these throwback Barbie chains that I literally wore in high school all the fucking time. Like, when I tell you I was a true fan of Nicki, like I bought her first album, like it was serious. I would wear a lipstick that I'm gonna show you guys today that I used to wear in high school. It was literally throwbacks, and it was like bright pink, and it was just so crazy. But I thought it would be fun to kind of recreate a look because I used to be obsessed with Nicki, and I have some more chains here that I also wanted to show you guys. This was like a gold one that I got, and I actually got these on eBay like years ago, and they costed me like an arm and a leg. And I'm wearing like this silver one here, and then I have like this pink Barbie one. Yeah, this is probably the last time I'm gonna wear these in this video, so if any of you guys are interested in purchasing these, just hit me up and I will let you guys know how much I'm selling them for, because they're just sitting there and I don't even wear them. So yeah, let's hop right into it. This video is going to be a voiceover. I'm going to be doing my brows off camera, and then we'll get into the rest of the makeup tutorial.
They just got a body, but I never leave a trace. Faces pretty as the place. I get chips, I ask for lace.
I just need to apply some of this brow gel. I'm sure I mentioned it before. It's the Brow This Way by Rimmel London. And then obviously for my brows, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, which is in the shade 2.0, and then the Ebony Brow Wiz. So I like to use this just to set my brows into place. Lately, I have not been doing my makeup that much because I have been so busy with work, and in the weekends I just like to relax, like literally just fucking relax and do nothing. That's what my weekends consist of, so I just need to have relaxing time, if that makes any goddamn sense. So for eyes, I'm gonna insert a picture right here. Nicki's eyes were very like basic with like a long ass wing. So this tutorial is easy as hell, but like I said, I just thought like the vibes of it, I would kind of bring it back, because if you don't love Nicki, then you're a fucking hater, and that's just facts. So I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Pro. I know I said this was going to be a voiceover, but it's probably going to be half and half. The colors that I kind of really seen her use in the cut crease type of thing were like a orangey shade like this, Kaylin, and then this type of like purplish grayish, which is in the shade Skylar. I'll talk to you guys when I'm about to do my foundation, so let's hop into it. So first I'm going to be using the Born This Way by Too Faced concealer in the shade light medium, and applying this on top of my lids. Then I'm going to be blending this out with a Morphe brush, and that is the Morphe E20 brush. And then after that, just using my Real Technique sponge, damped. And then I'm going to be going right into those two orange shades, Abigail, and also using the shade Caitlin inside of the Violet Voss Pro palette. Then I'm just going to be blending and blending these two colors together. Next, I'm going to be using the Skylar shade, which is just going to be like a grape purple, but it's really dark and smoky, and I never ever use this color, but honestly I'm really digging it. If you look really closely in the FEFE video, you'll see that her smoky look is kind of a dark purple with those undertones of that little orange cool tones. If that makes any goddamn sense. Then I'm just going to go back into that Caitlyn and Abigail orange shades and really buffing it into the inner crease of my eye just to give it a more cool and warm tone from the beginning to the end. And then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And then here I show you that I'm using the Too Faced sketch marker. I'm literally running out of this shit. Like, if you see me putting it on, it's literally nothing is coming out, but I like to use it as a tracer, and then on top of that I apply the Wet n Wild because the Too Faced sketch marker has a really sharp tip, so I'm able to really see and create that sharp wing. So yeah, that's how I create it. In her video, her wings are super long, so that's why I really intensified this look surrounding the wing. And then I'm using this Lash Sensational mascara. Next, I'm going to be using these Lily lashes in the style Miami. I am obsessed with these. I actually found a couple and I was lucky to find them in TJ Maxx. I love them because they're full and wispy and they literally go on super easily. If you are a beginner, I definitely advise you to get these lashes. They are very dramatic, but the band on them is super easy to apply. Then I'm going to be using my Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer, and this is just to fill in any open pores that are like enlarged. I live by this primer and I never ever stop using it. I just am obsessed with it since day one. Then I'm using this NYX Shine Killer primer that I like to apply on top of that, just to help me stop being so oily and looking like a grease pit sometimes. Living in Florida, I feel like my face gets super oily and this has literally helped me. This whole entire combination I'm about to show you really works. Then I'm using this Clinique moisturizer. And I think this is the Surge moisturizer. I'm not quite sure. I have to double check on it. But I have been loving this moisturizer since living in Florida. I go tanning a lot. My face gets super dry after from the sun. So I apply this moisturizer every single morning and every single night. And it definitely helps without like drying out my skin from the sun. Next, I'm going to be applying this little, whatever you want to call it, whole entire 3 different foundation shades that are just bomb together, and that is the Fenty Beauty foundation, and that is in the shade 300. And then I'm using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and then on top of that the L'Oreal 105 Pro Matte Infallible foundation. And then I'm mixing all these around, and it literally becomes a shade that I actually really enjoy and really like on my skin tone. It ends up being a little bit too light, so then I end up applying more of the Fenty Beauty 300 Pro Filter foundation. Also, as you can see, I'm just applying the foundation on the bottom half of my face before blending it out on the forehead portion, because these 3 foundations, especially the Infallible Pro Matte and the Fenty Beauty, dries super quickly. So now I'm just going to be using the Mario Badescu Aloe Spray to kind of give it some moisture back, because like I said, it dries super fast, so you want to work fast, but at the same time don't get too caked up and don't put too much foundation. Next, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Oldie But Goodie Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium, and then I'm just going to blend that out with my Real Techniques sponge. Shout out to Babe for putting some water in my sponge and literally made it 10 times bigger than I ever seen it in my life, and it was actually really hard to work with, but it actually blended out my concealer pretty good. So now I'm using the NYX Medium Tan NYX Wonder Stick. I love to mix this with the Fenty Beauty Truffle Matchstick, and these two if you have seen my last makeup tutorial, my Pride makeup tutorial, you guys know I use this combination, and literally every single day when I do my makeup, but not every single day literally, but every time I do my makeup, I use these two contour sticks because they are just so bomb. And everyone always asks me, what foundation are you wearing? Like, it looks so bomb, like you look so contoured and it just looks so flawless with your skin tone. So now I'm just using this little angled brush by Real Techniques, and this is the only brush that I prefer to blend out the contour sticks because it blends it out so bomb. But literally, no matter what type of foundation that I'm wearing, these two contour sticks just make me look so bronze, so beautiful, and it always just matches my skin tone just right. So they literally never let me down. And here my arms were already killing me from all the blending that I was doing. Next, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and I'm just going to be using this for underneath my eyes to set my concealer. I'm not going to be baking or anything like that because when Nicki does her makeup, it's more of a soft under eye look rather than a baking type of look. And then I'm going to be using this Fit Me setting powder type of thing, compact powder, to set my under eyes so it doesn't give me any flashback. And this is in the shade 310, and this is the matte and poreless powder. I really like this powder to set my whole entire face. Then of course I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit to contour. This is my Ride or Die contour powder, literally the only powder that I use to contour. It makes me look so chiseled, and it's literally the only powder that I use. I bought this smaller one a couple months ago because my customized one that says my name on it was running low, and I really want to save that one because it's just the cutest little first Hoola Benefit bronzer that I ever purchased. Lastly, I'm just using some powder to carve out these cheeks just to make the look more defined because Nicki's contour is literally always defined and it looks so good. Next, I'm going to be applying two different blushes. This is the Fairy blush, and it's like a new type of compact from Tarte that I picked up, I think it was like 2 months ago or a month ago. I seen it in store and I was living for it because I love all of Tarte's brushes. They're so fucking good. So I couldn't miss out on getting this one. So I got that one, and then I'm topping it off with these this Too Faced Flush blush. I was literally jamming to FEFE in this whole entire video. And then I'm just going to be applying some Mario Badescu spray, and before I did that, I did use another brush just to really blend in the blush again. Okay guys, so now I'm going to do a little bit talking. I'm going to use my little mini Hoola Benefit to contour my nose. I'm just going to do a very little bit of it because, girl, I don't be contouring this nose whatsoever, but Nicki be having that snatch nose 24/7, so I just wanted to look somewhat snatched. I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of the powder and just kind of fix it up a little bit. Like I said, I never bake my nose, so this is just awkward for me. But we want to have it look a little cute. And then I'm going to use this brush to kind of just fix it up a bit. Cool. So next I wanted to talk because I wanted to give you guys, I don't know what I was going to say, but so I wanted to give you guys a little combination of the highlighter that I'm going to use today. because I feel like whenever I see Nicki, like she always looks so poppin', so glowy, and today I wanted to, you know, incorporate that. So as you can see, I try to like make the cheeks. I use 2 different blushes because her cheeks in that video are super pink and they're super just blushy. So I wanted to make sure that I use this blush. Was new, I haven't showed you guys this one. This is the Fairy Flush from Tarte. The color of it doesn't look that pink, but it's actually pink. And then this is my ride or die blush, so I always like to top this on top, which is what I did. So I did a combination of these 2 blushes. And then for my highlights today, I'm going to be using 2 new highlighters that I never used, but I know they're going to be blinding. So I'm going to be actually mixing like quite a bit of highlighters, but the Patrick Star is what I'm going to be using on my nose, and then I'll show you guys the rest. So I'm going to be using this Patrick Star, and this is the Hot and Heavy. I had this for so freaking long, literally when it launched, and I've never used it, so I thought I might as well use it because I recently watched his fall collection that he's doing and he used this, and I was like, damn, like that highlighter looks so popping on the nose. So I haven't used it, so let's see. He puts like a little bit right here. Oh yeah, that shit looks poppin'. And then he put it like right in this area here. Oh, that looks so cute. So like I said, I have not freaking used this highlighter, which just makes me so mad because like I haven't really done any type of makeup tutorials recently, so yeah. That looks poppin', you see? So now for my highlight area, I'm going to be using this Hello Halo from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Gilded Glow. I'm just going to be putting a tiny bit because I already set my face with powder, so I don't want it to be like blotchy or anything. So I'm just going to be applying a tiny bit. You're really supposed to do this before your foundation, but I think we should be fine. So I'm just going to put it on the highest points of my face, right there. And then I'm just going to take my finger and really blend that out. I think if you're using your finger, it's not going to be so bad, because if you use a brush or something, it might kind of move around the foundation, which is what we don't really want. Okay guys, so before my camera decided to die, I used this Patrick Star highlighter on top of the Wet n Wild highlighter. All I did was I just put a little some, and that was really all that I did. And then I'm going to take this brush here just to really blend it out more. And then after I applied the Patrick Star one, then I applied the Violet Voss Pro highlighter. I barely use this on my channel, and the highlighters are super popping. So I mixed these two, the Star Glow and the Moon Gleam, and that's what gave me that like white type of highlight effect. So after that, then I'm just going to finish on my bottom lash line by applying the same shades that I did in the upper half. So I'm going to be first applying the Caitlyn and the Abigail in the corner, and then on the outside I'm going to kind of smoke it up with the Skylar shade. Okay guys, so now for my favorite parts. First, I'm going to lightly apply some MAC Fix Plus spray. Okay, that should smell so bomb. And now for my favorite part that I told you guys in the beginning of the video. I used to be obsessed with Nicki, so I used to buy everything that was Nicki. Like, I wish in this video I can show you everything that I had that says like Nicki Minaj, but like I don't want to like embarrass myself. I had like little pajamas that I used to buy from Hot Topic that said like Nicki Minaj, I'm the best in the bag. I have all these chains, like I did say, and I'll mention that later about the whole purchasing the chains. You can let me know. But obviously you guys know Nicki made a couple MAC collabs. So this shade of lipstick is in the shade the Pink Print, and it's a really mauve type of pink shade. And then I also have this Nicki other lipstick as well, and this one is in the shade Nicki's Nude, and this is more of a darker nude, which I really like. But in today's video, just like the Tekashi 6ix9ine FEFE video, she wears a very bright type of pink, so I'm going to mix a couple different colors. This was her first MAC lipstick that she did with MAC, and it's called Pink Friday, and literally this is all I have left because I used to wear it every single day in high school. No freaking joke. I would wear the chain, I would have her Nicki shirt, I did my haircut like her. Like, I wish I can put pictures here, and I dyed like the bottom pink. It's crazy. I used to have a little BlackBerry phone, and I don't have that phone anymore, and that's where I had all my pictures in. I really wish I could show you guys, but I don't even have that picture anymore. So before I apply this bright pink lipstick, which I hate pink lipsticks because it makes my teeth look yellow, and that just goes for everyone, but I just never really like pink lipsticks. But I'm going to be using this MAC lip liner, and this one is in the shade Candy Yum Yum. Like, look at it. It's literally brand new because I never wear pink, but I always picked up a pink liner just in case. So right now I just have a little bit of lip gloss on. Let me just take that off because I don't want no gloss. So and then I'm going to use the more darker Nicki pink, and this is the Nicki's Nude, and I'm going to go around the edge and then use the other color. Okay guys, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Nicki Minaj makeup tutorial. It was fun to do. Like I said, it was very easy to do, so if you are a beginner or if you don't like to do crazy looks, this is exactly how her makeup came out. Her lipstick was probably a little bit less brighter, but I mean, I really like how it came out. It's something different, something out of my comfort zone, and I like how I use like some of her products and stuff. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below on some content that you guys would like to see next. Yeah, and literally the fall is coming, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to be doing a fall makeup tutorial, which we all love those type of videos because they're nice and dark and smoky. But yeah, if you guys are also interested in purchasing my Nicki memoirs, literally I have so many of them. I also have some others, but if you guys are interested in these three, these are the most like expensive ones. You guys can probably still find them online, but like I said, I have no use for them. So if you guys would like to purchase them, hit your girl up, comment down below that you're interested in them, and I'll leave you guys my email because I literally won't be wearing them again. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little rainbow vibes behind me. I will be doing a separate video on every single color in this Jeffree Star Rainbow Edition. I got it because it supports LGBTQ community. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Please do not forget to subscribe. I know I have not been consistent, so my subscribers haven't been that consistent. So yeah, bye guys. Mwah.
ASAP keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my bitch pussy in Versace. Said I'm pretty like Tanashi. Put it all up in his face.